Hello there. Okay. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. Huh. So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there. Intact. Huh? Lost your tongue, Granddad? I'm no granddad of yours, hopscotch. Uh-huh. Enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here. So what does this mean? He talked about all this shit with the vase falling over and splashing on him, but it didn't? The broken vase. It was on my table. You fucking dupe. You're a dupe. That's it. D-O-O-P. And to make up an insult, you're a dupe. Startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yes, it was on my table. What does that even matter? What is that gonna amount to at all? And that's how my groin came to be. Oh, that's how. Oh, that's just an excuse. He just fucking jizzed at the sight of Maggie and he's trying to cover it up. Are they all just in silence and just in shock about his groin being soaked? I would be too. It's pretty gross. Also about the fact that he just wasted our time! What is that going to amount to? Don't tell me that's going to amount to nothing. It has to, but what could it possibly? I'd like to ask a question now. No. Have I been any use at all? No! So far, it seems like literally you've been no use, and you've been a gigantic waste of time. Maybe by the end of the case it'll prove to be untrue, but if not, then holy shit. This part of the trial seems like it was completely pointless. Maybe we'll find out otherwise later. I don't know. There's gotta be some relevance to his vase falling over. And I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand. And the earpiece, which was inserted into it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with all that. What? I don't know. I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Was he looking in a mirror? And he saw it backwards? Where would that have been happening? One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from, he is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. Godot's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. Great, I'd love to read it. Alright, well then his testimony, it's gotta be relevant later if we're putting it in our thing. I'm sorry this isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. What the heck are we supposed to do with the 3 copies? That is all. This court is adjourned. How very strange. I will save, and we will keep going for a little while longer. Can I check the thing? I wanna... Oh, why did they put it there? Why didn't it just go at the end? Was there something else here in its place that got replaced? I don't know. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. That's it? Well, it's gotta come into play later, but I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a haiku, but no, it's not even a haiku. So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. and that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. Time to play the doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah. We've got to find one for Maggie or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. And dead. Well, as I learned before, talking to Maya here is sometimes a thing that must happen, so I'll talk to you just because maybe it'll bring about something. We should, so that wasn't a waste of time. Indeed. I mean, the only other girl character is that one random girl who popped up for 2 seconds. So, like, was it her? Is that his granddaughter? What's going on? Anything on your mind? And what about Red Orange Man? Where's Pearl? You know, like what he's like and stuff? Oh, yeah. Well, I met him. I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like yous was smooching the express train. Uh-huh. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh, you did? What did you find out? Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. Let's just say it was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story, anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Well, he apparently thinks he is you. Maybe he doesn't really, but I don't know. To Tribulations we go! Alright, to the Criminal Affairs Department we go! I really just wish you could go anywhere from anywhere. It'd be so much simpler. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on here? But that did get me to come here, which is apparently there's something happening. Everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Calling the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? What's happening? What's going on? What the fuck? Elite Asian princess? Is that what that's supposed to be? What the hell? Is there something going on? Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy, more like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on, something big. It sounded like... I don't know, it sounded like they were talking about some kind of computer thing. Maybe it's related to Glen being a programmer. Maybe there's some kind of hacking happening. I don't know. He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write up some reports. Yeah. Dear that. Alright, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. Sure, I'm gonna leave. So that's done, I guess. To the detention center. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? Or is it? So, to Tribulations. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it, come on. What is it? What? Hey, that's not... What, who? Ah! No, just call an 8, pal. I'm sorry? He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Ah, it looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. Oh, a lottery ticket? Maybe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Anything. How about today's trial? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean? Well, how does she put it again? Yeah, I know. She was very cruel. Unreasonably so. Something like that. What? Wow! Gumshoe. My poor baby. First Pearl cries, now him. I can't take it. Oh no! Oh man, poor Gumshoe. So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for $20 I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? Didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. I just got it right now. Bad. That's it. I tasted bad. It's kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay $20 though, pal. Maybe you should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. What? Okay. Whatever. Maybe that's why Glen came here. Maybe he heard about the famous twin tea set. Yeah, that's what it was. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? Let's do it. Or we'll ask him about the radio, because that's what's there. So what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something. The lottery. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show. Really? Nope. Yeah, a chance for me to get health back. Just one lock. This lunch special's lobster is great. You said it was bad. Then why are there tears in your eyes? Can I break that now? I mean, it's pretty obvious, I think, what he was listening to. Can I prove it? I don't know, but if it's what I think it is, then I can just say it. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... Okay, if we're just gonna say what it's related to. Yeah, I mean, it's the lottery. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? Why is that shameful? It's like you can see right through me. Well, that was the fucking easiest psych lock of all time. Look, Gumshoe can't hide anything. It was nothing. What was the point of that? At least I get health back. I'll take it. Wait, did I not? What the hell? Or is my health even lowered? Did it carry over from the trial? I'm not even sure. I didn't look. I'm usually pretty lucky. I mean, I guess it... I don't know. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery? So how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg. When they read those results out on the radio, it really gets your heart pumping. You know they broadcast it live when they're picking the numbers? It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Glen was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Okay. Millionaire Radio. That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Let's look at that. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Fantastic. Is there anything that we got in the trial that we could present to him? I don't really think so. Because, like, everything that we got here was from him. Except for Victor's testimony, which is dumb. But Maya said... Was it her? They said we should ask him about Glen. But then that wasn't a talking option. The radio was. So, I'll do it myself. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't a computer, Maya. I honestly thought she was joking, but Holy shit, Phoenix has less faith in her than I do, and that's really saying something. I guess she was serious. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Elg worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. I guess that's really the joke. Since I brought that up in the first place, I guess that's the joke, that it doesn't sound like that. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Huh? Let's go! Head on over there, see what's up. Whoa! The hell's with the workplaces in this game? The security room and KB security, and now this? This place is so high-tech, I really wanted to look at it more, but Maya got in my way. It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Ah, whoa, okay. Oh, hello. Are you a robot? I like your suit. Okay. Interesting. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. That's also Are these not your real names? These aren't your real names. There's no way both of you are palindromes. Are these codes? Glen, Elg, Lisa, Basil? Or maybe it's just a theme. I don't know. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. I get it. And that thing over her eye. I mean, how have they not... If they're gonna reference that just like that blatantly, why haven't they just called it a scouter? Maybe they have. That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Right. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and deliver optimum operating system and source-level components. I don't understand. Right. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes. Compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Oh, God. Alright, you want to go all stereotypical about it. See, this guy's wearing spectacles. Maybe this was actually the guy who was there. I don't know how that makes sense. He doesn't even get a name, he's just programmer. Oh my god, what? Sure. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. That was odd. You know what about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glen being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either, because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh.
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out yet already?
No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
I would have done that regardless.